What's going on, everybody? It's Quickfire. This is Live Under Fire Gaming Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Elden Ring Night Reign. Mr. Cameraman, you ready? Alright, put us in a corner somewhere, please. Thank you. So, folks, Elden Ring Night Reign is honestly a weird one to review because on one hand, I'm a Fromsoft mega fan, and, I love the base game Elden Ring plus the DLC, so playing this was easy for me to get into. I had an absolute blast, and I've loved my time with it, truly. But on the other hand, I can't help but think about new players to Souls-likes, and for a lot of folks, this might be their first Souls-like game. So, going at it from that angle, it really begs the question, is this up there with the other standalone Souls-likes? So, okay, Mr. Cameraman, those are shots. Why don't we get away from here, please? What do you think? Think that's a good idea? Alright. Please get us away from here. Watch out, there might be some ratters. Looks like there ain't. Okay. We're up. Oh! Mr. Cameraman, I hear someone. There's someone there. Oh! Go! Mr. Cameraman! Okay, you got any friends, brother? Or is it just you? You have no helmet on. No gear. You have to be a desperate task runner. Mr. Cameraman, loot him. What is this? This gotta be some sort of bait and switch here. Mr. Cameraman, I don't like this. Get out of here. But folks, let's break down Elden Ring Night Reign from a fundamental standpoint and see if it stands up with the likes of Elden Ring and Sekiro and, the true 10 out of 10s. So, starting off, let's look at the combat, okay? The combat in this game is a genuine innovation from the previous Souls-like franchises. I'm happy to say that they have innovated on that formula once again. What are we doing, Mr. Cameraman? Why are there shots? Control the situation, please. Can't even talk. Well, as I was saying, you have 8 Nightfarers to choose from, okay? And they each have their own unique combat capabilities. Okay, man. Please watch out. Okay. Okay, man. I need you to... Did you quickly go in and go out, please? Get the hard drive. Quickly. Okay. Now just chill here and rat for a little bit. Now, folks, okay, 8 different Nightfarers to choose from with your own build variety. The team composition is amazing. You can mix and match the different characters with your friends or your teammates. So, for example, you might have an Iron Eye, which is the bowman / medic class, which has so much depth to it. You have tanks like Raider. Raider is someone who is, that bonk style of gameplay, that's pure strength built guy. Okay, Mr. Cameraman, here we go. What? Okay. Stay calm. That's what I was afraid of right here. Like, can we just all chill, bro? Can I please review the game? God. Cameraman, apply it to the left leg, or the right leg. Your left, my right. Or rather, my right, your left. No. My left. Okay. Let's get out of here. Get his loot and dipset. Get out of here. We have to get out of here. Where are we going? Do I have cash? Nope. Does he have cash on him? No. Oh my god, I want to just review the game already. So, where was I? Yes, so different characters, Iron Eye, characters like Tank Likes, Raider, and, Wilder, who can... Ah! Alright, it's fine. Anyways, we were focusing on combat there. Now let's talk about boss design, okay? The boss design, that is one really good, noteworthy game about this game. Some of the best FromSoft bosses I've ever seen in this game. Each final boss of the expeditions ramps up in spectacle. I mean, when I'm saying it ramps up in spectacle, I mean it goes from, you have Gladius, who is a 3-headed dog. And that fight is a spectacle of itself. And then you go to the final boss, which I won't spoil it, but let's just say he splits the skies open, okay? So the fights just keep getting better and bigger and better. And now let's talk about world building and level design. So the world of Night Reign, Limveld. It reminds me a lot of Elden Ring. You know, the POIs and the architecture, the foliage, the fact that it just feels like Dark Souls 4, you know, same way Elden Ring did when we first played it. That's what you get here with this setting, folks. And, I mean, literally the map itself changes, so the map never gets old. I mean, there's something called Shifting Earths, which is an event that happens, and you'll go from, you know, the Shifting Earths... Whoa. Come on, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. There's someone there, Mr. Cameraman. So you'll go from the Shifting Earths event. Oh my god. So, boys, listen. You will get this Shifting Earths event, okay? And the Shifting Earths event, you know, talk about it, right? You get a volcano in the middle of the map, where the mountains start earthquaking up. You get the you get the mountaintops of the Giants event, which is, you know, it's basically, it's where, you know, it's mountaintops of the Giants, right? Snow and Rocky Mountains, all right? That's cool. And then you get, you know, you'll get the so-called rot. Oh shoot. Okay, sorry. You'll get the Shifting Earths events, which will change the map, and you'll get the Mountaintops of the Giants, Scarlet Rot, which is basically like you're in Kaelid all over again. The Volcano event. 4 different times the map changes, and it basically becomes a new map. So the world design and the level design is really, really good. It never gets old. There's tons of things to explore. You have no shortage of exploration here, folks. Overall, I love the game. I'm absolutely had a blast with it. But look, if you're new to Souls-likes, I would start off recommending 10 out of 10s. Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls 3. Then I'd start to recommend the 9s. Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne. Then we start to get in the 8s and the 7s territory, and then I'd say this game maybe goes at about an 8. Whereas, you know, we start to get into 7 and 6s, you know, the worst of the worst being Dark Souls 2, but above that it's like a 7, which is a Demon Souls remake. I would say this is above that. Demon Souls, only good boss was the Flame Lurker and the Penetrator, but this is above that. This is a tier above that. So I would say this is sitting around the 8s, and I really, really did enjoy this game. So I will personally give it an 8.6 out of 10 because I am a mega fan of Fromsoft and what they did here, trying out this new roguelite genre. This works. For now, this is something cool that they are trying new. I wouldn't go with this in the future. I would say we need to return to formula because this game might have some replayability issues later on, okay? The game is scaled to 3 people. Bosses, they're not scaled solo. The game is not scaled solo. So 5 to 10 years down the line, what if player counts dwindle? How are you going to get a good team? You know, how do you replay this game when the matchmaking dries up? You know, that's where I think this game will struggle long term unless they fix the solo tuning. Because in my experience, and queuing up with randoms didn't really work. My first 30 hours, I literally was unsuccessful with some of the bosses. But the last 10 hours, I spent 40 hours in this game. The last 10 hours, I went onto Discord, LFG'd, like looking for a group with players, and I was able to beat the game. I still love the game, but you know, it lacks a little bit in that scaling of the 3-player scaling and the solo scaling, and a little bit in the realm of replayability, and also the fact that the final boss arena is the same exact arena each time. I think as a FromSoft game, I expect the final boss arena to be different each time. You know, I think that's not too much to ask for, and so, you know, but I still really, really love this game. If you're a FromSoft mega fan, I would recommend it. And Elden Ring Night Reign, 8.5 out of 10. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, a dislike if you didn't enjoy. Give me a constructive criticism comment. Let me know how I can better the videos for you guys. But yeah, folks, that was Elden Ring Night Reign review. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.